Welcome all to Market Mornings, brought to you by WealthBuildersHQ.com. This update is for Wednesday, February 22nd, 2023. My name is Robert Roy. We're going to go ahead and dive right in. So keep in mind that everything we look at today is for educational purposes only. Nothing's meant to be advice or recommendations. And if you like what you see, make sure you follow along on the various social platforms. Keep up with all of the content that we put out there, not just here on YouTube, but on all the platforms that we have. And make sure you go over and check out tradinglikeaboss.com. We have all of our free resources listed there. All right, with that, we're going to jump into the economic reports today. So we've got a G20 meeting. They've got it listed as orange, but I think there are going to be some sanctions or restrictions or things that are talked about with Russia, which could have an effect on the market. Not will, could. So I would consider that more orange to red colored. But it's just a matter over the next couple of days of keeping our ears open and see what they come up with. But we do have the FOMC minutes today at 2 p.m. That could be big as a movement in the market. Right now, the market's looking for a reason to pick a direction. Anything to move slightly, in one way or another. Any kind of news. This is big news, depending on what could come out, or potentially big news. All right. So from here, if we look at the futures, we're up today. The S&P is up 12.5. The Dow is up 83. The Nasdaq's up 56. RUT's up 6. Now, Bitcoin's still above 24K, even though it's down 265. Ethereum's at 16.5, down 21. Gold is up 8, and crude is down 45 cents. I love me some crude going down. I paid $3.09 the other day at Costco for oil, for gas. So I was very excited about that, considering most places by us are at $3.49 right now. Right, so I'd love to see us back in that $72 range where we just break $3 on price of gas. All right, from here, let's go take a look at our list. And we're going to start with the SPX first. So we closed in a really interesting place yesterday. We had a lower low from Friday on a lower low. Monday we were closed. Tuesday, yesterday, we had a huge move down. Not only did we break the fib line, not only did we close below the 21 moving average, and the fib line, we closed below the 55. Now, today we're up just slightly, right? So we're just playing with that line a little bit, but we are in a bearish bias as of yesterday's close, all right? So what is our next phase here? Well, now it is what happens with moving averages. Do they start to cross? That's the next thing I'll be looking for, as well as the continuation, either break or bounce off of the fib lines. This will be our very first test of the 50 percentile line. So the question is, are we going to bounce? Even if we pull through that, I'm not concerned from a bearish standpoint yet until we violate on the close that 618. There we have to start being concerned. All right, so we're going to start with Alcoa, and they got an upgrade from Citigroup on Alcoa. So we need to look at more time to check out the fibs and see what's going on. So let's go do that. Let me pull that one out. I missed getting that one this morning. All right, now let's bring it back in. Okay, perfect. So Alcoa this morning is up $1.18, 49.25. They were in a bearish bias as of yesterday's close. They're at 49.25. We're above the 8, down below the 21, below the fib line. We're in a very risk type place. So here's what we're going to look at. We're going to look at a bear call spread, BCS, bear call spread below 46. Right? And of course, you could trade a directional trade on this if it's a company that you like. Right? ABBV, they are down only 55 cents right now. They got a downgrade, so it might not be that big a deal for them. They're at 151.5. Right? They closed at 152. So we're still pinned between those moving averages. We were in a neutral bias as of yesterday, so we could look at a bear call spread above 154, right? And I think I wrote bear call spread on Alcoa. It should have been bull put spread. That's what my hesitation was there. I'm looking at it saying, oh, something looks wrong. So Alcoa was a bull put spread, right, below 46. And ABBV is a bear call spread above 154. Once again, you can trade directional on this as well if you'd like. CSGP. They're down $10.05 on earnings. Monthly options only on this one. Right? We had a couple of companies like that today, but this was a really nice mover. Decent premiums on the bid-ask spreads. Not bad on some of the open interest, so I added it. So right now, move to the downside takes us at 66. So we are just above that fib line. So we're going to do a bear call spread above 69, which takes us above this fib line right here. Overstock, OSTK. We are looking at earnings on Overstock. They are down $1.54 on that. News, which puts them at 19.5. So it's definitely going to look at a bear call spread on this, and that's going to be above 21. So we're down here 19.5 at that fib line. So the next fib line is our level. PANW. We are bullish on PANW today with their earnings. They're up. They're the home run today, folks. $16, $15.97 right now to $182.86. So, woo! It's an elevator, baby. It's no escalator. We went up through that level, and we're in here right now. So we're going to look at a bull put spread below 177. Right? I like this one a lot. That one gets a star from me. Toll Brothers, TOL. They're also up today, $1.43. For them, it's on earnings. So this puts them at 57.20. So we're still at resistance. We're still in a neutral bias right now. But we could look at a bull put spread below 55, which takes us down here. Right? Wing, which is Wingstop. Earnings, they're also a monthly optionable stock company. They're up $3.23 to $169.5 right now. Let's get rid of that line. We don't need that. All right, perfect. So I said 169.5, 64. We don't need a fib in there. We're good. So we're looking at a bull put spread below 165. And then last but not least is Wix, WIX. They're up $7.49 on their earnings to $88.36. So let's go look at it here on the chart. All right, so they're up to $88.36 right now. So we got above our fib line. Now the fib line is $87.76. It's a little bit too aggressive for me. So I'm going to say next on this one right here. Folks, if you are looking at these candidates and going, wait, but for me, I don't want to trade credit spreads, or I don't understand credit spreads. If you go over to tradinglikeaboss.com, right, and then there's a training on how to trade the news in here. Here we go. How to trade news candidates. Go ahead and grab that. Guys, it's free. There's no cost for any of these. These are all free trainings on here. Everything. Right? Go ahead and grab that. Check it out. Also, tonight, we have our last Crushing It with Volatility training. So go ahead and get registered for that class this evening. Click on that link and go check it out. Sean Reed does an amazing job with that. So with that, make it a profitable day, and I will see all of you tomorrow at our next update. All right. Bye for now.